Right now, you're probably stretching every dollar further than ever before. Groceries cost more, rent keeps climbing, gas feels like a weekly shock, and your Social Security check? It has to carry more weight than it ever has before. You're not just managing bills, you're managing survival. Your family depends on timing, consistency, and predictability. When that Social Security deposit hits your account on time, it means peace of mind. When it's late, it means stress, overdraft fees, skipped medications, delayed groceries, and sleepless nights. And January 2026 is shaping up to be a month where millions of Americans could see payment date changes, delays, and surprises that directly affect their wallet. If you're retired, on SSDI, SSI, or supporting someone who is, this video is about you, your household, and your financial stability. Because one small calendar shift can create a big financial ripple in your life. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear could help you avoid panic, protect your budget, and stay one step ahead. Payment timing confusion is rising. The biggest issue heading into January 2026 is confusion around payment schedules. Every year, Social Security payment dates can shift due to federal holidays, weekend banking rules, processing delays, calendar alignment changes. January is especially tricky because it follows the holiday season when banks operate on reduced schedules and government systems reset for the new year. Many people assume their check will arrive on the same day every month, but that's not always true. If you rely on your deposit to cover rent, utilities, or medical expenses, even a one-day delay can create a domino effect on your entire budget. Here's what makes it more complicated. Some beneficiaries are paid based on birth date. Others receive payments on fixed calendar days. SSI recipients often have different schedules than retirement or SSDI. And when January hits, those systems sometimes collide with holidays and weekends. That's when confusion turns into stress. But don't worry, we're going to break this down step by step so you know exactly what to expect and how to prepare. How delays hit real families. Let's talk about the real-world impact, not just dates on a calendar. When a Social Security payment arrives late, here's what happens for many families. Rent payments get pushed back, utility bills risk late fees, grocery budgets shrink, prescription refills get delayed, credit cards get used as emergency lifelines. That's real pressure on your wallet and your mental health. For seniors and disabled Americans living on fixed incomes, there's very little wiggle room. There's no overtime shift to pick up, no sudden raise coming. Every dollar already has a job. One unexpected delay can force you into debt, overdrafts, or painful choices. And here's the worst part. Most people don't hear about payment shifts until it's already happening. That's why staying informed now matters. If you know what's coming, you can adjust. If you don't, you react in panic. And today, we're making sure you stay ahead of the curve. Understanding how Social Security payment dates work. Before we get into January specifics, let's quickly simplify how payments normally work. Social Security payments are generally scheduled based on your birthday, your benefit type, your enrollment start date. Here's the basic system. Birthdays, 1st 10th, paid 2nd Wednesday. Birthdays 11th 20th, paid 3rd Wednesday. Birthdays 21st to 31st, paid 4th Wednesday. SSI recipients, usually paid on the first older beneficiaries enrolled before certain years, often paid on the 3rd. But here's the twist. If your payment date lands on a weekend or federal holiday, your deposit usually arrives earlier, not later. However, banking processing times can still create short delays depending on your bank. This is where confusion begins, and why January creates extra risk. Why January 2026 is different. January isn't just another month, it's a reset month. Here's why January 2026 could bring surprises. New Year's Day falls at the very beginning of the month. Banks operate on modified holiday schedules. Government systems restart after year-end processing. Payment batches sometimes compress or shift. That means some deposits may arrive earlier than expected, while others could feel delayed depending on your bank. If you're waiting for a check right after the holidays, timing matters more than ever. Also, many people spend extra money in December for travel, gifts, and family needs, which makes January cash flow tighter. So if your January deposit hits even slightly later than normal, your wallet feels it immediately. This is why preparation matters. But wait, because there's something else coming that many people don't realize. Hidden timing traps. Here's the moment most people miss. Your Social Security deposit might technically be sent on time, but still appear late in your account. Why? Bank processing delays, weekend posting rules, internal clearing systems, mobile banking posting cutoffs. Some banks post deposits instantly. Others hold them overnight or even one business day. So, two people with the same payment date can see money arrive at different times. This creates panic, unnecessary phone calls, and fear, even when the payment is actually on its way. Wait for it. If your payment is scheduled near a holiday or weekend in January, you should expect potential posting differences, not necessarily a problem with Social Security itself. That insight alone can save you stress. Who should pay the closest attention? Not everyone faces the same risk level. You should pay extra attention if you rely on Social Security as your primary income. You live paycheck to paycheck on fixed income. You pay rent or utilities immediately after deposit. You use smaller or online banks. You receive SSI or SSDI. If your margin for error is small, timing matters more. This isn't about panic. It's about awareness. The more prepared you are, the more control you have over your financial stability. Knowledge protects your wallet. How to prepare right now. Let's talk solutions, not just problems. Here's what you can do today. Check your expected payment schedule. Log into your Social Security account. Confirm your bank's deposit policies. Build a small buffer if possible. Avoid scheduling major payments on exact deposit day. Even a small cushion can reduce stress dramatically. If possible, pay critical bills a few days after deposit. Keep emergency groceries stocked. Monitor your bank alerts. Preparation turns uncertainty into confidence. Banking delays versus government delays. Important distinction. Not all delays are caused by Social Security. Sometimes, Social Security sends funds on time. Banks delay posting. Holidays slow processing. Fraud screening temporarily holds deposits. Understanding this prevents unnecessary fear. If your deposit hasn't arrived, check your bank first, then verify your payment status online. Only contact SSA if the delay exceeds standard processing time. Staying calm saves energy and protects your mental health. Mini summary. So far, let's recap quickly. January 2026 payment timing may shift. Holidays and weekends impact deposits. Bank processing can create posting delays. Preparation reduces financial stress. Awareness protects your wallet and family. Now let's look ahead, because timing changes can also create opportunity. How smart planning gives you power when you plan ahead. You avoid overdrafts, you protect your credit, you reduce anxiety, you gain confidence. Financial stability isn't about income alone, it's about timing and control. Small adjustments create big peace of mind. This is how you stay ahead, not behind. Common myths that cause panic. Let's bust a few myths. Late deposit means my benefits stopped. Government cut my payment. I need to panic immediately. Most of the time, it's a timing issue, not a benefit issue, not a permanent problem. Information beats fear every time. Why staying updated matters more than ever. Rules change, calendars shift, systems update. If you're not informed, you're reacting, not planning. Staying connected to updates protects your financial future. That's why channels like this exist, and to keep you empowered. Hope, stability, and control. Even in uncertain times, you still have power. Power to prepare, power to plan, power to protect your household. Your future isn't random. It's shaped by what you know and how you act. If this video helped you understand what's coming in January 2026, imagine how much stronger your financial planning becomes when you stay informed every week. Your wallet deserves protection. Your family deserves stability. Your future deserves clarity. Subscribe for real-time updates. Turn on notifications so you never miss critical payment changes. Share this video with someone who relies on Social Security. Because the more prepared you are, the less you panic, and the more control you gain over your financial life. This isn't just news. This is your money, your timing, your future.